Have you ever tried to send a very large file to your family or friends? You probably noticed that a standard email only lets you attach small files, usually up to around 20 megabytes. But what if you want to send a 5 or 10 gigabytes file, let's say? How do you do that? Or maybe your files even are up to 20 megabytes, but you have hundreds of them, like let's say pictures from your holiday, and you also want to share them with other people. Sending hundreds of individual emails just to fit them in wouldn't be a solution either, yes? So in this video I will show you step by step how you can do it, and it's completely free of charge, and the only thing you need, really, is a Gmail account. Of course, there are many other ways you can send such files, but because most people already have a Gmail account, then that probably makes most sense to use this method, or at least that's what I think. And even in case you don't have a Gmail account yet, you just Google Gmail or Gmail sign up and you create your email account there. And this is what it looks like when you log in to your Gmail. You can see in bottom left corner it says 0% of 15 gig used. And that 15 gigabytes is actually another service in Google called Google Drive. Because the fact is, when you create your Gmail account, in the background, entire Google account is created for you. And if you click that 9 dots here in the top right corner, you can see they are Google Apps. And if you click on them, you have access to all of those Google services. That includes Google Drive that I mentioned, but also YouTube, Gemini, Google Maps, Google Chrome, etc. Photos. You can see the list is growing and, it's more and more applications you have access to by just creating Gmail account, because that Google account gives you access to them all. And the service we are interested in is that Google Drive. One second, if I click this, you can see again 0% of 15 gig used. And that 15 gig is that Google Drive that you get for free when you create a new account. And now when we switch to that Google Drive, we can see the same information again, 0 bytes of 15 gig. And even if you want, you can get more storage, you can buy more storage. But I just want to use that free account. I will now switch to that My Drive in left column, and here is the place that we can use to share very large files. If I right click here, I have following options. I can create a new folder, I can upload the file directly here, or I can even upload the entire folder. And maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I want to upload entire folder. Maybe I've got pictures from my holiday, a lot of them, in one folder, and I want to upload it all using this option. So I click folder upload. These are my folders on my network attached storage, and I've got a folder called photos. If I want to have a look, you can see 4 JPEG files, 2 files from the iPhone, and one, it's a video, also from iPhone I think. But altogether they have way over 200 megabytes, which is way too much for a single email. But it's fine. I just say upload. It asks me upload 7 files to this site. Yes, that's what I want to do. And now that folder called photos has been uploaded. If I double click on that, well, you can see it's still uploading. Here in the bottom right corner, you can see uploading one item. It's one at a time, of course. It's 5th out of 7. And we have to wait, because what really happens in the background, right now, my files from my local NAS are being uploaded to a cloud storage called Google Drive. And that might take a while, depends on how big is your file or your files, and how fast is your internet. Now the upload is completed, I can close it, I can see all my files are here with the sizes. You can see the storage has changed, now I have 210 megabytes used. And if I wanted, I could share each individual file from here. You can see that little person with the plus, and it says share. That's what I could use if I wanted, but instead I will go back and I will share that entire folder with all the files inside. So I say share, but for the folder, for entire folder. And now what you can do, you can either copy link and send it via WhatsApp or Messenger or any application to other people. Because every person that has that link will be able to download this folder called photos. But alternatively, you can also use this window here and you can type email address of the person that you want to send the link to. I will use this option. And in message I say, these are the photos we were talking about. This is in fact my other Gmail account, but let's pretend it's somebody else. And here you can also choose a role for that person, because a person can either only view the files, or that person can comment on those files, or that person can have full access to that files and will be able to add or edit them. I will leave the editor, but maybe you want to change one to viewer, which is saved here. And then you just send it. That's all. It says access updated, and if we go back to home, location, and if we refresh maybe, now you can see that the folder photos has all those files, but now we can see that little person. That means this file is shared, because everything inside the photos folder is shared. And that's it basically. But if you wonder what it looks like on the other side, on the recipient side, let's have a look. This is the email that this link was sent to. That's the recipient side. And if I click on that, it says Marek has invited you to contribute to the following shared folder. And if I click on that, you can see I can open it. And I can either download each individual file if I want to, or I can simply click on this folder and download entire folder with all the files inside it. And that's basically all I wanted to show you today, so I hope it was helpful and thank you for watching. Marek.